Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with atbbq.com, and this is Southwest Chicken Salad. Now if you're into meal prep, if you're into, let's see, Southwest flavors, if you're into good food, if you're into easy recipes, this is the recipe for you. Today we're gonna make a chicken salad that you can store in the fridge all week long, dole it out for lunches or whatever else, or just snack on it with some tortilla chips, which is exactly what I intend to do. We're using chicken breasts for this recipe, but I'm gonna pound them out so they're all kind of on an even level. This thick end, obviously much bigger than the small end, so they cook in different amounts of time. But if we just take out a little bit of aggression on them, you can see how they really even out. Now they're gonna cook even from end to end. So now let's get these seasoned up. We're using the Cattleman's Grill Roadhouse seasoning. Now this is kind of a Southwest inspired seasoning, being that it's got some chipotle, it's got some cumin in it. But beyond that, it's very similar to like a brisket rub. So salt and pepper, some garlic and some celery seed. Now there's a lot going on in this chicken salad, so it's okay to give it a generous amount of seasoning. It's probably gonna need a little bit more in the end. But for now, we're gonna start by grilling off the chicken and our peppers. Now we've got 3 grilled elements in this chicken salad. We've got the chicken itself, bell pepper. Okay, let's call it 4. We're gonna throw in some serranos for some heat. If you don't want it, don't bother. And then we're gonna roast off some corn. Some nice color on that one right there. Get some more nice color on this one right here. I'm gonna move this pepper a little bit more into the direct flame. Starting to get some color on the corn. All right, so we're creeping up on 150, which is my target temperature. Oh, yeah, bottom side's done. Let's go ahead and pull these off. Now the pepper, you can see the char on there. That's exactly what we're going for because that's gonna help us peel the skin off here shortly. Corn's getting some good color. Serranos look done to me. Peppers are going into a bag. You can put them in a container, whatever it is. We just need to have some time so they can steam and that skin releases. So when it comes to doing fire roasted peppers, if you haven't done this before, the whole key is to kind of blacken the outside of that skin. Because as it cooks, it's gonna start to release from the flesh itself with a little bit of help from steaming it in a bag or container afterward. Into the bag, seal it up and let it sit for 10 minutes. Beautiful bit of char, just a little bit here and there, kind of salt and peppered in. We're gonna take this off. Now that the chicken's cooled, we can kind of pull this apart, just shred it up. That shredded consistency creates all these little cracks and crags. So some of that dressing that we're gonna add here in a minute can kind of sink into those areas and attach to the meat. So we got a pound of chicken here. It's all shredded up, going into the bowl. Let's start breaking down the rest of the grilled items. First, we've got the corn. We're just gonna cut that right off the cob and break it up and throw that in. Get that broken up. In with the chicken. Now for the peppers. They've been sitting and steaming, so at this point, the skin should come off fairly easily. Let's get those seeds out of there. Just kind of break this thing open. And then you're gonna get rid of all the blackened parts. The steam really took those off pretty easy. Let's get these serranos. Easy peasy. So now these we're just gonna mince up and add into the chicken salad. Next we're gonna add in 1 cup of Greek yogurt, then 1 cup of black beans. Highly recommend the Rancho Gordo ones that you can pick up at atbbq.com. 1/4 cup of minced red onion, and then we want about 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Last couple of things here, some Mexicano from Cattleman's Grill. I know it's gonna need just a little bit more flavor now that we've added all that extra stuff. And then you can do minced cilantro, but I just so happen to have a good helping of baby cilantro from my buddy Jimmy at Can Grow Hydro Farms. So we're gonna mix that cilantro microgreen with everything else. Now all of a sudden it's starting to look a little bit like chicken salad. Maybe not your traditional chicken salad, especially if you're a Midwesterner, but tons of flavor in here. All right, let's plate it up and get a taste. So at a party, on a platter is a great way to serve this, but like I said, if you're doing meal prep, you can package this up. Use it for a week-long snack or lunch. It's great with lettuce, it's great with tortilla chips. You can throw it in a tortilla or you can throw it on a bun. All right, now let's grab a taste. Huge flavor. Love it. Getting a little bit of that spice from the serrano. It's creamy from the Greek yogurt. Chicken's got a nice grilled flavor to it, so you're getting some of that smoke. And it just fills out with the beans, crunch from the onions. Solid snack that you can feel good about. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out atbbq.com for all the products featured in today's video. If you enjoy the recipe, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's anything you'd like to see me cook, let me know in the comment section down below, and let's be good to one another. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to atbbq.com/thesauce. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.